Now run to the main line, expect some meets with other trains. Hi, welcome back, Greenbriar branch part 2. So, bit of a story. I couldn't reverse the train. It just wouldn't have it. There was too much wheel slip. I tried putting sand down. I just couldn't, and eventually it got to the point where it actually just wouldn't move any further up the hill. So I had to start again, and I still had issues filling one of the trailers. So I think there's a bit of a bug. One of the hoppers. So one of the hoppers, I had to reverse, fill it up again, reverse, fill it up again a couple of times, and eventually it filled up. It just wouldn't have it, and it was nothing to do with me going fast. Remarkably enough, I don't take all of the blame. So yeah, bit of a bug. Anyway, we're there. We are through. Actually, it was good to get a bit of practice, to be fair. It felt a lot better second time. So we now have a shed load of weight. We are 4,628 tons. Wowzers. Unfortunately, we have 2.4 miles to do at 10 miles an hour. So let's get a crack on. Stick my head out. Oh. Watch out for the trees. Wow, they're actually really close to the train. Yeah, you can tell they're heavy, how heavy it is. Really is struggling. Probably don't want to throttle back too much actually, because I think it'll struggle to keep going even with that slight downhill. It's not steep enough to get carried away, which is actually kind of lucky because that always gets quite scary, as I remember from my stream. First night release. That's alright, that looks like that's holding us at 10. That's actually quite cool. I like that. Gradient staying the same. Stop at location Delano. So it should be a pretty straight run now, but yeah, there was no way I was going to do this in one video. I actually decided I don't want to clip bits. I mean, you needed to see the filling up. You certainly didn't need to see it filling up again, but filling up the first time was okay, I hope. Yeah, slightly annoying, but anyway, we got it done. As you can see, this is some heck of a train. I can't see who's coming, so I better give a bit of a warning bell. It does say you might come across other trains. Probably ought to be a little bit careful, really. I mean, we got green signal, so we should be alright. And eventually we'll get to the end of the train. These trains are nuts. They're so long. It's just incredible. I just love it. I'm sat here grinning because I cannot believe how long this train is. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness me. Now that it's too far away, can't hear the horn anymore. Or bell. Bing, 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 bing. Here's the caboose, look, so we're nearly at the end. Wow, this is... Oh, steady on. Bit of a gradient. Gradient's dropping again, back down to 1.4%. There's the caboose. .7, better watch out. Better watch out. That's fine. Oh, here we go. 1.7, we're going. Let's go quicker. Crikey, it didn't take long for it to start gaining speed though, does it? Goodness me. Just a little bit of brake just to hold us. Come back to 1.4, so that's not too bad. Shouldn't get too runaway-esque at first service. Oh, well, maybe it will. Full service should sort it out. Eventually. Yep, on the plus side it's not getting any worse, right? So looking out, just watching out for those gradients again. So at 1.4, but we're speeding up because I suppose there's a lot of weight of train that's on a slightly steeper gradient. Oh, 2%. This could start becoming more problematic. Oh no, alright. Well, let's lose a little bit of speed for a second. Just to give us that time to come back. Only 1.5 miles till we get to 30 miles an hour anyway. Let's go find a good viewpoint. Ooh, bridge! Just right, there we go. Actually, that's quite a cool shot. Hang on, let's try this. Need to be quick though. Slightly conscious of the. Oh, I didn't want to do that. The immense speed that we are now talking about. Sorry, my bad. Begging your pardon. thought we were supposed to see some traffic. Or some trains, anyway, you know what I mean. By traffic, I mean trains. Mind you, some traffic would be nice. I haven't seen a lot of that either, to be fair, but, you know. Just it said something about you'll see other trains, and we haven't seen any other trains. Mind you, I don't particularly want to see another train on this route, because this bit's only a single line. That would be bad. 1.4% gradient. Can you can do it. It's heavy. Poor thing. Now, you can't pull it backwards. That's not how this works. You're on a downhill slope. That means that no matter what, you cannot roll backwards. It's not allowed. Okay, it's going now. That's better. Yeah, the physics of the adhesion or the physics of gravity or something just in places don't seem quite right. I know a minute ago that should have been fine, even with a bit of wheel slip, but I shouldn't have come to a stop. Because, you know, gravity's doing its thing. So I don't really get that, but fine. We'll get there. Might be slower than we might have planned, but we'll get there. That's why I split the video. I do find some of these longer ones, you know, the sort of 50 to 60 minute ones tricky because they don't feel long enough to do them as a stream. But equally, they, you know, they're too long to do as a single video because I'm limited to 60 minutes of editing. So I either find a place, plus it's a bit long, really. I either find a suitable point to cut. That means I have to think and stop talking, but that's always difficult to know where that's going to be. Or I just cut a bit out, regardless of what I'm saying, or I, you know, do a time-lapse bit somewhere or something, but it's always difficult to know where. And also a little bit of me thinks time-lapse, I've done some time-lapse on here, but not very often. For me, it doesn't fit the game. I don't know what other people think. I'd be curious to get comments, actually, because, you know, people give me feedback on a particular way they think they'd like to see it, or think what works, what doesn't, then great, that'd be really helpful. But I thought in this instance, given it's a new route, we haven't done this bit yet, I just split it into two videos. I'll upload them at the same time, I'm not faffing about, you know, but right, so we're now at 1.4% with the locos, though of course most of the train is still at a 2% gradient, but and full service is holding us at 10, but only holding us actually, oh no, here we go, now it's slowing down, so I can release that, got a green signal in 100 yards, only 0.7 miles to our 30 mile an hour limit. There's our green. Hello, green. Just starting to slow us down. We're a little bit over the limit, but not crazy. Got another green 900 yards, so I need to start watching these signals, because I reckon some of these we're going to start getting some issues, and as we can certainly tell, stopping is not our thing right now. Unless you don't want to, in which case apparently it's perfectly our thing. So we're back on the level, so that's not so bad. this is one of those trains they promised us. We're in a truck too, look at that. Traffic. Oh, sort of. Cool. Nice. Ooh, going uphill now. And yet still accelerating. What? Gradients just don't seem right. According to that, we're going uphill. Coasting uphill and speeding up. I don't get it. Oh, well. I suppose it's I suppose it could be something to do with, you know, the vast bulk of the weight of the train is still actually on a downhill gradient, and that I'm assuming wasn't the train that we were supposed to meet. Well, we're going to meet lots of trains. A van and 3 carriages, hoppers, coaches, trucks, whatever. It's not a train. There's not a train make. Bit more power. Power. 200 yards to our 30-mile-an-hour limit. Unfortunately, I think we've got to get the whole train through it. That's how you kind of everything. Ooh, trains. There's a red signal there. Anything coming? I wonder which line that is. Look at that tunnel. That's cool. Right, what we got? 32 yards to our 30. We've got a yellow in 2.1 miles. 8.3 currently, slight incline. 0.3%, not crazy. A little bit more power, just try and get us up to speed. Of course, it's going to be a very, very, very long time before the last truck passes the 30-mile-an-hour limit and we can actually go at 30 miles an hour. But you know, oh, and into a tunnel. Oh, there you go. Put the light on, you can see. Where's it? Oh, hey. Is that it? No, that's the visor. That's not help. Oh, nearly out. By the time I found the light, we're nearly out of the tunnel. I was also going to switch the windscreen wipers off, but there you go. Right, try at 6. Is that enough to hold us at 10? Yeah, it looks like it. Nice. Oh, it's a bloke this time. It's funny, it's a woman in the last one. Oh, continuity error. Sorry. Well, I've already told you I had to start it again, so it doesn't matter. Oh, steady. That was surprisingly reactive. Wasn't expecting that. It's a bit damp out there today, isn't it, really? Oh, we can't change the camera because part of the train's still in the tunnel. Oh well. Could stick our heads out the window though. Oh, hang on. What? No, we can't. We're not even allowed to stick our heads out the window. Oh, alright. Alright, 4 then. That push us up a little bit. Ooh, no, losing speed. 5. maybe. Yes. Oh, there we go, look, 30, so let's, shouldn't go too crazy, just a little bit at a time. A little bit more. Got a slight uphill gradient, so I don't want us to lose traction. Give it a little bit more. Well, that's it, max throttle now, so see what we do. Oh, look, there's a tipple. Oh, that's bright. Ouch. Still, it's a bit dull outside, so you know what. Alright, we're at the tunnel anyway. I feel like taking the old screenshot. How are we doing? Still 0.3%, 18 miles an hour. 2.1 miles to go. 1.3 miles to a yellow signal. Doing alright. Picking up speed, a little bit slowly, but that's okay. I'd rather be going uphill and slowly going faster than downhill and not able to stop. Which happens a lot. Certainly on this line it does. Yes. There we go. Ooh, massive 21 miles an hour, folks. Oh, there we go, suddenly only 0.9 miles to our yellow signal. It's amazing what a difference just going from 10 to 20 miles an hour does in terms of how quickly you get places. We are flying now, look at this. Absolutely flying. And up at 0.6, now 0.5% gradient. Just love that noise. Here comes the caboose. I saw a flash of red. It's the end of the train, folks. There it is. Right, 900 yards to that yellow signal, so let's just keep an eye out for what comes next. Nice little bends, or little great cambers on the bends for them. I know what I meant, not really. 1.4 miles. ATCF. As the crow flies, that is. Wow. Oh, this train is huge. I ought to count all the coaches to hoppers, rather. Trucks, if you like. Game says hoppers, it means hoppers. We've got another tunnel. I just made it back to the front of the train in time to duck inside. Are you ready? Smash it on the wall. Boom. There we go. Right, so You know what? Where's my dot? There's my dot. Switch that for a minute. Right, here we go. Ooh, yellow and a red. That can't be good. Right, I figured. Okay, so yeah, next signal is a red. It's 0.2 miles after our stop, so I'd kind of hope that we don't get it wrong. But you never know, so let's just keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, put these bad boys back on. Nearly at 30 miles an hour, still going uphill. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to check, didn't I? Idiot. Where we came onto this main line, can I find out where that was? Yeah, there. That's where that big tunnel was. Which is not that big. Wow, we're still at, God, it's huge, this line, it really is. Not by the fact, I suppose, it's, you know, maximum speed of 30 miles an hour, but still. Now Matt said something about there's a way to reset your camera. I don't remember what it was. Crikey, we're suddenly here. Of course, I'm looking and thinking, oh, we've got to stop because there's the things going up. Of course, this is one for every single coach that we have. So we have the entire train still to come round the corner yet. Cool, that suddenly panicked me. I said, oh, I was too busy thinking. I wish I could remember what that button combination was. Still, so we've got a slight uphill gradient also to assist us in our stop. So let's put a bit of power on so we can creep round the corner. Still didn't see another train, I have to say. Just saying. Just saying. It's funny, it felt like 0.2 miles was quite a long way that we had between our stop point and our red signal, but it isn't. It's less than 50 yards. So let's not get it wrong. Oh my goodness, it really is less than 50 yards. Much less than 50 yards. Okay. Fine. Denied. It's worth a try. I'm going to chicken and use gravity as our friend to help bring us to a stop and not go too speedy around the corner. God, it feels like it's close, but it really isn't. As soon as it breaks that corner, we'll cut the power. Hopefully that'll be about right. It's coming. Here it is. Yeah, no, we need to keep going, otherwise we'll actually run out of speed. There we go, folks. We made it. Fingers crossed. Stop at location. Are we not there yet? Oh wow, I thought that was it. Oh good grief. Okay, well, while we're waiting then. Oops, sorry, wrong one. Alright, okay, and that is our last location, that's fine. So there's got to be another train coming. Here it comes. Whoa, that's another doozy. Right, okay. Big train. Now I might need to cut some of this, because I'm not sure this is going to be half an hour still, despite the fact it's going to be a good half hour to do the first bit. Bit of a damp day, isn't it, really? Wow, let's just look at that. Oh, cool, this one's a goods wagon, look. Goods train. And it's also pretty huge. Oh my god, it's we're gonna be here forever. Is he longer than me? Actually, maybe. Yes, I think so. We'll find out in a second, because we're sure as heck not going anywhere. Plenty of time to have a look. How far up can you go with this camera? Not very, actually. There it is. There is their caboose. That's just amazing. So he's got the longer train then. Yeah, he does. Actually, by quite some way, but I mean, we're only talking half a dozen trucks or so, and we're away. Hopefully that won't give us any wheel slip. That might though. It's not getting us anywhere though, is it really? Come on, let's have it. Okay. Why are we not going anywhere? did worry me a little bit, the old hill start. Tamon, you nearly thought about it for a second. That's it, come on. I don't like it when you do that. Okay, bit of a snag. Oh, here we go. We're moving. That worked, vaguely, eventually. 3 hours later. Come on. There we go. God, I was getting worried for a minute. Didn't think we were going to make it. Well, now we've got a bit of momentum. It should be alright. Wait a second, and we'll give it a little bit more power. Give it a second. Okay, that's better. We're starting to make some progress. Now we're talking. There we go, we're away. I wonder what it was that was that button then. Lets you reset your camera. Oh well, whatever, sorry. Quick mess up. Okay. Oh, another tunnel. I beat the sun. So I'm not going to get, so we're at 5 miles, that's at least another 10 minutes. I'm not going to get all this into another half-hour stretch. So I'm umming and ahhing if I might go silent, see what there is, and maybe I'll tack on some stuff at the end. Ooh, long tunnel. Okay, not too long. It's kind of hard to tell because I don't know the route yet, so I don't really know what's coming. There's another tipple by the looks of it coming up. So how far down the line are we going? God, and it's still nowhere near the end. How long this route is. It's incredible. So we've come from up here somewhere, I'm guessing. one that we've been before, I think, is this one. That's the one we did last time. Crazy. Another tunnel. Ooh, straight tunnel. See the other end already. There's light at the end of the tunnel, so they say. Right, okay, so I might do that, I think, because there'll be other opportunities to see some of this line, so I think I may just stop here for now, and I'll catch up with you at the end of the line, rather than recording the whole lot. This has already been a heck of a lot longer than I expected, not to mention the fact I've had to re-record part of it, but it's getting a bit late, I need to go to work tomorrow, so I might have to finish it separately, which is a bit annoying. But you won't know that, because you'll see it right now. Lucky you, you don't have to wait. I have to wait now till tomorrow night. But yeah, so I'll call it here, I think, and I'll see you at the end of the line. Well, there we go, folks. Final approach. I slightly overcooked the drop down to 15 miles an hour, so we're now trying to get a bit of speed back up. We're just about holding it. And back up again. Ever such a slight gradient. Left up a few little sequences as we went through. Eventually made our way up to 30 miles an hour. .6 miles to go to Cayley. So let's switch over to this in a minute. The old loco's worked up quite a lot of tunnels actually as well, so I spent a lot of time in the cab because I couldn't get out. That was fine. Right, so down to less than 1,000 yards, so let's go find our end point, shall we? Slowly fly over our train. Comes the end of the stop marker. That road up there? I know that's the other track. That's kind of fun. Got to keep a little bit of power. I'm not sure we need to slow down quite so soon. Oh, it's coming down to join us. I thought it was going away. No, it's actually coming down. That'd be an interesting branch to do at some point. Was that the one we've already done? You know, I can't remember. No, I don't think so. And again, our red signal suddenly looming. Felt like we got a bit of gap, but no. But I don't think we'll have a problem stopping. We're going to be dropping down to 10 momentarily, just by sheer gravity, friction. Just knock a little bit more off. Oh. 2 yards. Oh, well, that'll do. That's as far as we can go for now. Let's see how you did. Whew, well, that was a bit of a marathon. Still, good fun though. Another branch of the line done. Not quite as challenging this time in terms of brakes. The filling the hoppers was certainly challenging. Yeah, you got a gold. Awesome. Whew, well, there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Another little explore of the old Clinchfield Railroad. And yeah, like, subscriptions very much appreciated. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.